Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I apologize for not having a video up in a little while. I thought I had some videos filmed and then I decided actually that I wasn't going to post my sample roulette because I haven't really been using up a whole lot of samples. So I thought I would do them monthly from here on out since I'm kind of dwindling down and getting some larger deluxe size items for my samples. So look for that in another couple of weeks. I will go ahead and get that filmed and posted for you guys. And I've been kind of waiting to see when everybody was going to start posting their 2016 makeup use up updates, and I've been starting to see them pop up, so I wanted to go ahead and get mine filmed. Plus I haven't had a video up in a little while, and I also realized I haven't filmed a Pan That Palette update. I think I should have filmed one last month, and then I should be due to probably film another one now, but I really have been bad about using my Pan That Palette palettes, so there's really not a whole lot to update. So once I have enough of an update, I will go ahead and get that filmed and updated for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. There's quite a few things. I think I can still update pretty quickly. I don't remember what I had finished up in the last update, but I do think a lot of what I finished up has been since the last update. I have actually finished up quite a bit. I didn't count the number of items that I finished up, but we'll just go ahead and get into it. So I will kind of start with how you would apply things to your face as far as what I finished up, and then what I'm working on, I will go in that pattern as well. So the first item that I have is my Arbonne Unwind Aroma Essentials facial spray. Actually, it's kind of just a body spray, but I was using it as a facial spray. So I know I had this finished up in the first update. I finished a couple of primers, and I think I had finished this up in the first update. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. This is a primer that I really enjoyed, but I didn't like the smell of it, so I probably wouldn't purchase it again. And I have finished up the MAC Strobe Cream very recently, so this is finished, and this will go in my Back to MAC pile. But I am going to put it in my Makeup Empties first for the year, and I will wait probably to do a Back to MAC because I just did one. So I want to have the items for my total makeup used up in 2016, so I can do that video at the end of the year. I have finished up 3 foundations since the beginning of this project, and I think in my first update I did have my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. This was finished up. I also finished up my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. I finished this up since the last update, and I just recently finished my I recently finished up my Maybelline Dream Pure BB cream, so that is finished up as well. And I think in my first update I had finished up my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, so that is completely gone. And then since the last update I have finished my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 110, which is supposedly a dupe for MAC's Emphasize, this particular color and this particular line of powder. So I am going to repurchase this in the future when I finished up a couple more powders. As far as other face products goes, I finished up the Balm Hot Mama little mini blush, so that was really easy to use up in the beginning of the year. I finished up my Tarte Brow Architect. This is completely gone and finished. I wanted to, and I didn't bring them out here. Hold on one second. I wanted to point out where I had started with some of these products that I marked on index cards. So my Tarte Brow Stylist, the last update I was here, I hadn't used that much, so I have finished up from here all the way to the bottom since the last update, so that's really good. I finished up my MAC Industrial Eye Pencil as far as it would sharpen down, so that is where that finished off at. And This is where I was at the last update. So I will hold this up. I did do this. So I did it right where that blue starts, and so that's how much, I'm so bad at this, that's how much I used up since the last update. And the last three, you can't see how much progress I had, but this was the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper, and I think I mentioned in one of my last videos that the new one that I started is the ink liner, and I said that one was the brush tip one, but actually this is the brush tip one. You can't see it. All the brush hairs are close together, so it's really, really nice. Even though it's a brush tip, it comes to a very fine point. I really enjoyed that. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes, and this is very dried out and spiky, so I called it quits on this. And the Giorgio Armani Black Ecstasy mascara. This is a mascara that I really do want to purchase in the full size or get another sample of. I really, really loved this mascara. That's what the wand looks like. It's a natural bristle mascara. Really enjoyed that. So that is what I finished. Oh, one more thing. I finished up my Orly nail lacquer in the color Preamp. So this is completely finished. And so I will count the number of products that I have finished up real quick. I have actually used up 15 products since the beginning of the year, which is really great. I wanted to try and use probably at least 50 by the end of the year. That being said, I've used up quite a bit of things that haven't been in this project. So if I count those, I think I'll be at 50 before the end of the year. I'm probably fairly close now. But I do want to finish up as many of the products on this list as I possibly can. So we'll see. We're 15 in already, so we'll see how many more I can use up. Let me go into the products that I'm still working on. The products that I haven't used at all, I am not even going to mention in this update, as well as anything that doesn't show any progress, products that I have measured, with the exception of one, because I have been using it. But products that I measured this time that showed no progress, I'm not even going to bother showing. So I will start with, again, how things go on your face. And so the first thing is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Beauty Balm, and I just started using this like a week ago, so that is how much progress I have since last week. I've been trying to systematically move through the primers that I wanted to finish up in this collection, so this is the next one on the list. The foundation that I'm currently using that is actually in my 4 by 4th of July is my MAC Face and Body in the color, I think it's C2. Yes, C2. So this is where I'm at. This is my line for this project. And I'm pretty sure one of these lines here was where I started. Probably this center one right here, right where my finger is. This line right here is my 4 by 4th of July line right there. So either way, I've used quite a bit, even though I'm not exactly sure of where I started this in my 2016 makeup use up. But either way, I've used, you know, since I started marking this, I've used that much of this product. The next is a concealer. This is my MAC Studio Fix Concealer in NW25, and so this is what this looks like now. I will try to find the last update photos and definitely post these here, but if you guys remember, you will probably notice that this has quite a bit of progress from the last update. The next product is a concealer that I recently started using. This is the mark where I started, and this is where I'm at now. It doesn't look like it, but if you look down in there, you can see that it's actually down lower than where it is on the tube. So that's where I'm at with that. The next two concealers I have are my MAC Pro Longwear concealers, and this is where I am at with this one, which is my NW20. So I've used that much since the last update, and this one I have used this much since the last update. And again, it is one of those concealers that I'm down a little further than it looks on here. So that is where I'm at with that. And this is my MAC C4 powder, and this is how much I have in here. Pretty much how much was in here after I crushed it up. Really hard to get out of the pan, so I crushed it up and put it in here, but I will show you a photo of the pan if I can find that from the last update. The next products I have are going to be my blushes, and I will show you my cream blushes first, and there's not going to be any kind of progress here, although you can see the indentation of the rings for this Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush in the color Hot Tamale. So I think I'm making some progress here. I really enjoy this color, and I've actually been using it quite a bit this year. So we will see just how far I can get with that. I doubt I will finish it. And this is my Becca Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle in the color Lychee Opal. And again, probably not going to notice too much of a difference in this, but I've been using this quite a bit as well. You can see the color on the side, and I'm pretty sure that that's as far up as it was. So I think I didn't even notice how much of a difference this really has shown, but that's that. The next is my Rimmel Autumn Catwalk blush, and you can see where my last marks were, so I have used a little bit since then. And what's funny about this blush is the only thing that seems to be showing any kind of pan whatsoever, obviously, is that center shade. I don't know if it's less densely packed or whatever, so I might decide to just give up on this blush once I finish up that center color, because I hardly see any kind of a change in the other, even though I swirl it all around here. So we'll see with this, but I will keep trying. The NARS Orgasm blush, it's a mini. I am not sure if you guys will really be able to see, except this little tiny chip right here that actually just happened the other day. I can see that there's some, that's chipped off. I don't know if you can see that. Change in depth of the blush, but I can see it, so hopefully I can keep chipping away at that. I've been using that the last couple days. I have it on today, and I'm really hopeful with that. Now, something I'm not hopeful about is this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I honestly don't think I've used this very much at all since the last update, and this is the way this looks. I have been using my Tarte Park Avenue Princess because I think I've seen people have more success with that blush, that bronzer, so I have been using that one quite a bit. And the next product, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to show you because it is broken, but this is my Essence Beauty Beats, and I don't know if you could, see a piece just fell out, but that's all broken. Definitely have some pan. And I've been using this pretty much every single day. And sorry, I'm just trying to pick it up off the table. So I've been using this pretty much every single day, just trying to deal with the crumbles and deciding whether I'm going to repress this again or not. I've already repressed it once, so I'm not sure if I want to mess with the texture again, but we'll see how frustrated I get with this. So hopefully I can finish that. And I guess I will show you eye products. That is what is next. I will go with my cream base kind of colors, and I'll show you all even my stick cream bases at the end because I'll show you everything that I have to measure on paper. This is my Essence Stay All Day shadow in the color For Fairies, and this is where I'm at with this. I actually just revamped this with some oil and pushed it all off to the side, so I will show you a photo of what this looked like before that, because before that it didn't show much of a progress at all, even though I had been using it. So I'm seeing progress in this since I guess kind of repressed it, which is really good. The next product is this Urban Decay shadow in the color Last Call. I think I have some progress on this since the last update. My goal for this has basically been hit. I just wanted to hit pan on this, which I did, and then I kind of changed the goal to expanding as much pan as I can. And possibly finishing it. I don't think I'll finish it this year, but I'm going to expand the pan as much as I can. So that is that. The next update is my Physicians Formula Quad. I wanted to hit pan or finish up this color in the quad, this top color, and as you can see I'm almost finished with that. I don't think I included any of the rest of these shadows, but I did hit pan on both of these shades, so I am working away at this, and I think just like Jen from Glam Moms, I am going to probably call it quits when I finish those three. She did hit pan on this color. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to do that or not, but that's where I'm at with that. This next shadow is MAC Stars and Rockets. I wanted to hit pan on this. I did make that goal and I have expanded the pan some. I'm still using this, so I wanted to show, you know, my progress on that. And this is the Makeup Geek shadow in the color Beaches and Cream. I wanted to finish this shadow this year, so hopefully I can do that. It's a very soft shadow. Kicks up a lot of powder when I use it, but I really enjoy this to blend my crease shade into my brow bone shades. This is a really nice color. And I will go ahead and show you my cream shadows. This is going to be my Jordana Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in the color Rosy Taupe. And when I started with this, I was here, and now I am actually down to here, which I also marked on a card, but that's as far up as it goes. It is broken, so there's that. And so it doesn't go down. I gotta push it down. So that is that. I did use my Jordana Made to Last Easy 12-hour Made to Last eye pencil in the color Continuous Almond a few times, enough that I do have, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I do have a little bit of progress on this. So that is where I'm at with that. And then that was the last update, which I had quite a bit more progress from the first update. These next two are actually eyeliners. This, I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I do not have any progress on this eyeliner, but I wanted to show it because if you can see that slant, I definitely have used this pencil, but it does not show any progress whatsoever. So there's that. And I wanted to also say that I lost, this is where it was at the start, and that's still where it's at even though I have used it. I wanted to say that I lost my Teddy, MAC Teddy eye kohl. I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. And then the last eyeliner that I have is my Sumida Beauty, and this is the way this looks. And I actually measured this from this point. So that is where I'm at with that. So I have used that some, but I've realized that I can't use this on my waterline. It runs too much and it messes up my contacts really, really badly. So I haven't been using it a lot, but I have been using it on my upper lash line, which has allowed me to sharpen it a couple more times because it is really, really creamy. And you got to keep it at somewhat of a point, otherwise the line is too thick. So I have used all of that just from using it on my top lash line. The last four things that I have are all, one is my, actually, I have two of these. These are my eyebrow products. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills tinted brow gel. How bad is that I had to look at that? If you look at that, it looks like it hasn't changed, except that when you take this out and you disperse the product, it does go down to that second line there and comes back up. The brush is what disperses the product. It almost seems like it's getting really thin, so I'm not sure if I should toss this out or not, but that's where I'm at with that. I cannot tell my progress on this Brow Stylist Plumper. I did get the clear one, and I am trying to judge by the color of the gel how nasty it's getting, but I can't really tell, so I don't even know when I'm gonna know if I'm done with this or not. Maybe I'll just kind of play it by ear. I've had it open probably longer, or close to 3 months, so I can't even go by that rule at this point. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just call it quits at the end of the year if it's still going. Whatever. These are the mascaras that I'm currently using, and I am going to be getting rid of this L'Oreal Collagen probably within the next couple of weeks, because it's been 3 months since I opened it. My extended play Giga Black Lash from MAC, I'm going to keep going until it just doesn't work for me anymore, because I want to get every little bit out of this product. It is a higher end product. It is deluxe packaging, special packaging, so I want to continue to use this until it just doesn't work anymore. And this is a Smashbox Full Exposure. This I opened right about the time as the L'Oreal, so these will probably be going in a couple of weeks, but I really do enjoy this. I have a few more samples of this. So that is it for the update for my 2016 makeup use up. I do have a lipstick 16 in 2016 that I've made. Oh, I have one more thing to show, but I've made progress on that as well. I just need to round up all of them because I've kind of strewn them about the house and in my makeup bag and stuff, and I really didn't accurately document all of my lip products on paper, so I got to go back through my first video. I wanted to update at the 6-month mark and then update at the end of the year, because lip products are going to be a little bit difficult for me, but I do feel like I've made some progress, so I do want to update as planned about halfway through the year. So look for that soon. And the last product that I have for this project, it kind of jog my memory because it is kind of a lip product. This is my Nivea Lip Butter and Caramel Cream Kiss, and this is what this looks like. I have a very tiny little bit of that left, so I hope to finish this up very soon. I have used my MAC lip conditioner a little bit, but there's really no progress and I can't tell where I'm at, so I didn't bother to show that, but I have been using that a little bit in the morning. If you have noticed throughout this video a couple of glittery pieces here, I actually have what we call fairy hair. I have a friend who does silk glitter, I guess fairy hair is what she calls it, and it ties at the root and it falls out with your normal hair shedding process, so they stay in for however long the life of that follicle is, and they just fall out with your hair, so they're really safe for your hair, and you can wash with them, you can curl your hair, style it just as normal, and because it's silk, it kind of just goes with your style. So I have the rainbow colors in, so it's all different colors in within the strand, which is really cool. So if you notice that, that's what that is. And thank you guys for being patient for me. I'm sorry that it has been a little bit since my last video, but I hope to get another couple filmed within the next couple of days. Just a couple of tag videos that I wanted to do and get filmed. I am also doing my empties quarterly now, so if you wondered where that is, I'm going to do that at the end of June. I do have quite a few empties, so I might decide to film it a little bit early. But other than that, I gotta pay attention to when some of my other updates are. I have my 7 by Summer Solstice, and I just did my 4 by 4th of July, so that should be it. And I think I'm going to be jumping in on one more panning project that's going to take me through fall, but we're still working out the details of that. It might be a collab, so look out for that too. And again, if you guys have any suggestions for my channels, any videos you guys would like to see, let me know down below and I will try to make that happen for you guys. So again, thank you for watching and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. One last mascara that I forgot to show that I have finished up is my Maybelline One more mascara that I forgot to mention that I finished up is my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. That is a mouthful to say, but I finished this up as well, and I just wanted to show this to you in this video. So that means 16 products used up since the beginning of the year, which to me is just awesome.